Hello and welcome to the show. We start this week on The Crew as someone finds a new feature of Cohen's eggs. Apparently there is a special button. When you press it, it fires the car up into the air. That wasn't an opportune time to discover it. It could be quite useful at jumping traffic. Not useful for jumping off the motorway. And now you ended up off-roading with a very expensive rear-wheel drive. Very powerful as well, hypercar. Yeah, we have some new special features on the Cohen's egg. James W on GTA 5. Now we've seen the driver tars on Horizon 2 get very confused by a wall. Normally on GTA 5 they can just about figure out how to deal with such obstacles. Not today. Nope, this fugitive driver is determined that his car can really get through this. Not that time. Maybe next time if we go for a little bit more speed. There we go. It's going for a run up. Maybe we can get. No, can't get past the wall. CBZ Rogue D90 GTA 5 again with another AI completely flummoxed. This time by sort of a paying booth for a car park. This is the contact I'm guessing he's trying to wait for. Not doing a very good job of being subtle there. The hasty escape has ended up in a building. Yeah, that's not particularly good. Ampersand Tilde on GTA 5, finding out the dangers of being on a bike. Yes, motorbikes are rather dangerous. You're certainly somewhat more exposed to damage from various sources. And when a bus kind of farts out an explosion, that's when you're really in trouble. Amazingly, the bus survived all of that. I have no idea how it did, but yeah, not a good place to be caught up, and Charles V is also going to find the dangers of a bike as he's driving around, heading towards a custom shop, and as you can see by the number of dots and so on, there's been a bit of a kerfuffle at this particular custom shop with many policemen. Then a surprise attack from a helicopter, and it doesn't end so well. The police are going with new tactics, quite an effective one. Not the person they were after, but still quite an effective tactic. Gears 571 on a GTA 5 with a golf caddy that's forgotten how to physics. It's now stuck up there, and yeah, that's not really an ideal position for it. The truck's trying to kind of move it. Somehow, I don't quite know how it gets drive going in reverse there. Yeah, physics doesn't always apply to golf caddies. It kind of comes and goes as they feel. Again, still on GTA 5, we've got a police chase going on. And of course, when you have the police after you, one viable tactic for getting away is to go off-road. And this guy is going to try that tactic. Unfortunately, there are some inherent dangers with going off-road, as this particular baller goes for the record number of rolls. He's trying to beat me as we go tumbling down a hill, and still it's tumbling. Still, it's very impressive. I applaud the effort. Unfortunately, it is a fiery end, but I applaud the effort on the roll attempt there. A skilled F1 racer on Drive Club is also going for a roll, this time off a curb. It's a pretty spectacular crash as well. Again, I'll give you points for effort there as we bounce around, and it does land pointing the right direction on the road. Apparently, the curbs in Drive Club are rather dangerous, it seems. They will kind of mess up cars as well. On to Horizon 2 with LM145 driving the Clio, which I very much approve of. The Clio, though, has found a new way of cheating at King. Yes, if you land in the roof of a small shed, the other team can't catch you. It's quite a cunning strategy, I have to say. You can see the car down there is trying to get to the Clio. Eventually it sort of pops off the girders, lands on the back of a truck, and then kind of rolls into the car down there. But it won the game. Yeah, clever tactics going on. Pity Blue 43 on Forza 5 racing at the Sebring circuit. Now this final corner here is a pretty horrible turn. He's got a car in close company behind him. TVR gets it a little bit wide, and he's quite worried about the Ford behind him. Now you know what it's like when people try and put you around. This guy, it's a perfect comeback, I think, right there, putting the Ford into the pit lane. Bubbles on Forza 4 is sort of messing about with some of his friends, crashing around a few cars when the Peugeot, it's stuck. It's got itself wedged on its nose. He's left the bodywork floating. The Supra goes and kills the Honda, and the Peugeot is not moving. It's just spinning. It's spinning around in circles. We're on Just Cause 2 next. Fantastically fun, silly game, Just Cause. Playing around with the fun tethers. Doesn't quite go to plan when you tether the car sort of towards your face. That's not what you're supposed to really do. Do with it. Yeah, you never anger the AIs. Occasionally they throw cars at you. Second tether worked a lot better, but and then the car gives up the will to live. Sonic Hedgehog 76 on the crew, finding out about some very, very dangerous bridges, or shall we say Fords that really don't like a bridge. First of all, the focus kind of bounces around a little bit. It's slightly confused. He then goes and see the other car made it across fine. And then we follow the Ford Explorer that's, well, gone exploring as it falls through the bridge completely, and the bridge is not there. Yeah, the driver here is slightly confused by what's going on, so he sits and waits, and then we have a Ford Crown Vic goes onto the bridge. Nope, bridge is still. The bridge does not seem to exist for Fords. It is a very peculiar set of circumstances. He goes to investigate as we jump onto a racetrack, and yep, they're gathering. It's just collecting Fords down here. The Crown Vic very briefly. He's thinking about going for a drive, and then he's not quite sure what to do. Now he is on a racetrack. But that is only our second most dangerous bridge. The most dangerous one goes to enemy ASD on War THUNder with some tanks as we're starting a mission, I guess, as one of his teammates goes and gets it stuck. He's tried to take a little bit too much speed round the corner, and he's ground his tank out on the bridge. And as you can see, it's sort of bouncing and wiggling around. It's a slightly dancing tank, but it's a very, very much stuck tank. It's not going anywhere. So this guy's going back to see if he can rescue his teammate. There's a black tank in the background. Well, I love how the war's going on, and there's two guys here trying to rescue a tank. By the looks of it, there's some sort of I haven't played War THUNder using the tanks yet. I've only played with planes. It looks like there's some tow hooks, so you can kind of try and rescue stricken tanks. You see the black tank in the background is going for a pull, and it's not really doing a huge amount. It's still well and truly stuck, so the tank we're watching also attaches the tow hook. He's going for a pull as well, frantically trying to get it off. It's not working. He ends up tipping it down a hill, and then we've got a tank upside down. That's not quite what you want. So this bridge has claimed one tank's stuck, one tank's given up, and we've had a tank roll over down a hill. Quite impressive. The black tank's had enough. He's not playing along anymore. So as he goes past the bridge, he gets it slightly wrong as he's looking at the vehicle behind, and now he's rolled it off the bridge and stuck. It claims 3 victims. You don't need tanks or planes or guns. Just give them a bridge and try and make the enemy go across it. And eventually the tank does free itself. But yeah, bridges are the worst enemy of tanks. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you have clips you would like to submit to this series, then you can go to our forums. There'll be a link in the description. Right at the very top is the FailRace clip submission section, and in there you can find all of the rules and how to submit the clips. Yeah, that is it from me. So until next time, goodbye.